Hello there, this is Marcio, and I am a founder working for my startup. It's called Meplex. But today, here, the topic is to help founders. I'm trying to help myself as well, reflecting about the subject here. When founders, as they're executing their activities, of course, following a plan of action, they execute and they may learn, and from the learnings, they need to change the whole plan of what they're doing. It's challenging, it's frustrating, can be, so we need to be able to manage expectations in there. So let's talk about this. The situation here is that we always have a concrete plan as founders, right? And but we don't have the concrete plan to get to the end to be able to innovate. We have a concrete plan of now, and the thing that we know is that this concrete plan of now impacts the plan of tomorrow. So it's this the topic here is executing the plan of now and being ready to change the plan of tomorrow. From the situation, we know founders set objectives and key results. Founder wants to paint a wall, and somebody asks them, "Hey, what are you gonna do? I want to paint my wall." And then, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna get there? How you can get your objective closer to reality? And then the founder answers, I will select the color, then I will buy the paint, then I start painting the wall, and then they're gonna say fine. So key results, they need to be something that is easier to communicate with among colleagues, with yourself and colleagues, whoever is stakeholders, whoever is trying to help you there. And in order to complete these key results, we need to have simple activities that are simple to execute. However, that's the thing here. We execute, we learn, and then we may hit a wall where it's difficult, it's confusing. But that's the point when you can actually evaluate not necessarily the plan in terms of what you're doing, because you could be in the middle of something like painting the wall, but as you're painting the wall, you figure that, hey, I don't want to paint the wall, I want to paint my house. So that's really normal. It's part of the process. Frustrating, but that's the beauty of the process. So the complications when founders is not aware, they don't understand that these moments are chances to change the whole plan in terms of the objectives and key results of the whole plan. What we can do, here's an idea, to be more comfortable with executing activities, to be comfortable with the idea that if we are successful, we're gonna hit these inflection points, right? It can be frustrating, it could be an aha moment, but these are the inflection points. And you need to celebrate these moments. So if you're executing, if you say, I'm painting the wall, and then you start painting the wall, and then you're in the middle of the painting the wall and say, I don't want to paint the wall, I want to paint my house. And I shouldn't start with the wall, that's okay. And right, because you're right there in the middle of the project, right? And this is tricky if you're just one person, but also tricky if you're hiring others, because you're hiring them to paint the wall, right? And then how are you gonna they say, oh, this doesn't make any sense, I think I'm not doing the right thing. And then, right, you have a problem, because if you evaluate them, for instance, right, if you compensate them, if you give a prize to them based on progress in that given plan, right, they're gonna think they are measured by the performance, and they're just going to continue to paint the wall. But the major inflection point was, maybe we shouldn't be painting the wall, right? So this is part one, and in part two now, I'm gonna give you a case, the situation that I'm living in my startup, an example.